Dad. There was a reaction there at the end of the table, but we can ignore that. An independent, clearly small budget motion picture. Um, Small budget because there are only two actors involved. And yes, if you had The Rock and his frenemy Vin Diesel, they command exorbitant paychecks, I understand. I was flabbergasted to learn a few years ago, maybe 5, that The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, was the highest paid actor of that year, 2015-16. And that's sad for me. I don't know about you. I mean, that's because that's not acting he's doing. Anyway, here we have two, I would say, relatively unknown actors. I understand we don't say actresses anymore. Maza Lizdek and Brianna Dagwan. That's it. That's just the two of them. That reminds me of My Dinner with Andre, another film. That one included the New York Times' best 1,000 movies ever made list, and is it on the Time magazine also top 100? It's top 200, maybe top 100. When you get to put down movies you like, you discover that there's more than 100. That's there's another classic that we can think of, and that would be Waiting for Godot. That's because it also has very few. Is it 3 in all characters, and they're waiting for Godot. Here they're waiting for Dad. Dad is the one giving the title to the movie, but he's not showing up. Deborah and Dina, Maza Lizdek and Brianna Dagwan, respectively, are his daughters. And they talk a lot about him, about what happened, about abuse, about love, affection for him. There's even some jealousy between them. But then we also discover a very dark, tragic, abominable truth. Dad has been very close, too close to Deborah, the older of the sisters. And she starts talking about how she was supposed to go about naked. He kissed her on the lips, and they were very intimate. She liked that. Eventually we discover that in fact Dina is not just her sister, she's also her daughter, because we have an incestuous relationship there. And that's of course hard to take, and also um, looked at from a different perspective. I'd say. I mean, perhaps normally you would think, okay, so framework in which you have this kind of story is the one wherein you have the law coming in, or if not, you have consideration of what to do with the authorities, and there's that angle. But here, that's complicated love relationship, love and hate. One is tempted to say, but I don't know about hate. They still seem to have affection for this man, and somehow in his power. So it's troubling, hard to find words to define emotions, but that's probably a good thing for this film in that it's puzzling, intriguing. I don't know if shattering is the word. Maybe it is, but it's shaking you if it's not an earthquake of the magnitude, just the maximum. It's still and provokes mixed feelings, understanding, compassion. You think of the man as a monster. What can be done about it? He's more of a monster maybe because he has them under his spell than if he kept them in a dungeon. I don't know. So it's, again, in this case, for this viewer, it was upsetting. But at the same time, there's a thought that this movie, small budget, independent movie, has something there.